Listen, Publix, Popcone Daddy came to church today. I don't know what was on his mind. I don't understand. But he came to church.
How did he get
He slipped in. That's he slipped in. He came, I think he probably saw one of them cheering in there to see, because he know that if I'm at the door, he know I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna just light in on him. No, just out the gate, no warning, light in on him. He know that. And he slipped in when I was changing out the fans. And so,
you gotta do something better than that. You gotta size about
I ain't care for the excitement that came today, baby. I don't care. Listen, y'all come on in. A-Mark for Ali, Glory, Tangela, Juanita, y'all come, Dolly, y'all come on in. And so, hey Craig, Gail Craig, listen, we had the battle of the century. There was a good fight today. Being it's just middle of the year, this was a good one. When Popcone came in, he snuck in. Craig Lee and Popcone Daddy. When Popcone and Craig Lee was in the back of the church, we let them sit back there and be playing with their Tonka trucks and things like that. And he gonna come in, Popcone Daddy. What Popcone Daddy's real name? Clams? Is it Clams?
No,
I think they call him CJ, but they think I think it's Clam. And he came in, gonna act like he got a relationship with Popcone. He's, acting like he, showing up for Father Day trying to get credit for being his daddy. And so he went back there. Popcone went to hollering, squealing, hollering. Well, Cassie was sitting up front. And a mama knows her baby's holler. And so Popcone went on, oh! Mama know her baby holler when they holler. Get on this side of the road. Mama know her baby.
You know what? How come Cassie wasn't usher?
She ain't on full force usher. Now we tried. Listen, Cassie ain't on full force.
Cassie would have caught him coming in the door.
Listen. So Cassie, when she heard her baby cry, she looked back and she saw Clam. She saw him back there with him. Cassie, most of the time when Cassie have a seizure, it's because what triggers a seizure is something of shock treatment. It's something that shocked her. And when she heard her baby crying, she looked back real quick and she says, and then when we see her doing what we call, it's be spasm, but it be like she be twerking and things like that. And she started having, I said, well, everybody clear the pew. Everybody that was on her pew, we told them to move, because see, Cassie, most of the time when she have a seizure, she'd cut out running, strip all her clothes out, and run outside with her panties on and just flip-flops. But because she was in a congested area, she couldn't take off her clothes, but we told, clear the pew, Cassie, you're finna have a seizure. Well, come to find out, it wasn't a full-fledged seizure. It was a half one. It was just a half. She didn't go into the full.
Y'all didn't see the man back down.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying, how we was alerted was when Popcone started screaming and hollering, screaming, and then Cassie did what she did. So we didn't know, because he had scrunched down and Popcone them down there playing with their Tonka trucks, and and action figures and things like that. Him and Craig Lee going back and forth playing with them things. And so she, when he went down there, he sat on, got on his knee like he was playing with them. Sure did. Sure did. And then he started hollering, screaming, Popcone screaming, hollering. And then, but listen, this is what you listen to. When Popcone started hollering, Craig Lee went into defense mode. You know, he'll protect Popcone at all costs. And you know that man, Popcone, Craig Lee grabbed that man by his neck and just started squeezing him neck. His whole face turned burgundy. By that time, Cassie made it back there. Baby, Cassie put something on that man. She put something on that man. She got Craig Lee out the way. She didn't want him to get hurted. She put something on that man. And then we just started taking off our gloves and stuff. And honey, we went in on them. 2 double team, whole Uchbo jumped on that man. He was disfigurement. We disfigured him.
Y'all beat that man.
Pull his arm back. Matilda, I said, Matilda, gone. It's too many of us. You don't even have to fight this one. But when she was getting them and jostling them, she pulled his arm back in a chicken wing mold. A chicken wing, when you get ready to season a chicken wing and you see that joint, she pulled his arm back. He could have scratched his own back where she had pulled his arm back in chicken wing mold. And she held him back. And when she held him back, then Bobby Ann went in on him. She just started punching him. And I wanted to get some in a 5-fold at least, because I was already wound up about them heifers that was, yeah, we gonna talk about you later, but I'm on this. And so, we just started punching them. Well, then that's when the Deacon Bowl bench cleared. Everybody coming. Where was you at?
What you mean we cleared?
Now, I didn't see you. How come you didn't get up there?
Because I wasn't finna get up there and try to break up no fight.
I know it. Threadgear got up there, and I told Bobby, hit Threadgear. And you know, Bobby Ann's so short, so I hoisted her up in my hand and threw her over there on Threadgear, and she just went in punching. That's how he got in. I was so proud about that.
You had something to do with it.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. I just threw her over there on Threadgear. She short, you know, Bobby Ann's short. She got that little midget torso. She got that from her mama. You know, her mama was born short. Her mama was so short, they kept her in it. They didn't even put her in the incubator. They put her in a tube box when she was born. That mama, Martha Ann, sweet as she won't be. She gone to glory. They buried her in a cigar box. She was so little. Anyway, so. But they knocked Threadgear out. I was so happy. I went and stood over him when he was on the ground, not slobbing and nasty stuff. Bobby Ann knocked slob from side creases of his mouth, sitting up there looking ignorant and stuff. I was hoping his wife had came back there, tried to help. I was going to knock her out too. I wanted the whole family to be knocked out because his children and things was there. And I wanted them to see him in the Father's Day knockout. Boy, we were slaying left and right, baby. We took Clarence up in that church. Sure did. Is Pastor okay? Did they ever wake him up?